National Intelligence Service officer has leaked this information to a lawyer belonging to the Star and also a lawyer that belongs to Uhuru Kenyatta's family. So definitely this is what the entire letter went ahead and revealed this information that Albert Ojwang was tortured into a coma in Karura Forest. I have also definitely seen a lot of bloggers addressing this particular kind of information, but I want to give you first-hand information and lead you the whole report. The report says this: Albert Ojwang, the father of a young family, beloved high school teacher and outspoken social media influencer, was tortured inside Karura Forest before he was taken unconscious to Central Police Station, where he died. Credible sources have revealed to the Star and also to this particular lawyer. I'm not going to mention the name of that particular lawyer because he has precisely taken this particular information undercover, and because he has made that particular decision to give us the information that we need, we are going to continue with it. Contrary to the conflicting accounts by police of what transpired, a clear picture has emerged of a careful planned secret operation involving powerful figures within the security establishment, not to mention the DIG. Contrary to the conflicting accounts by police what transpired, these are some of the culpable things that you don't know behind the scenes. So this is a clear picture of what really happened behind the scenes. We keep on hearing that the action had taken place at Central Police Station, but let me tell you this: there were two bookings at Central Police Station. That is what you definitely didn't know about it. Not a lot of people knew about what transpired at that particular cell. It was quite confidential. Many people liked to put this particular story. They didn't want the public to know about this because it was going to dirtify and try to drag madness into police unit. But the thing is, police unit are FUCK. Fact. It is fucked up. That's a fact. It is a fact. And if it is a fact, they are fucked up. My guys, let us continue with our report. Sources close to the ongoing investigation say between 9:35 p.m. and 1:39 a.m., the time of Ojwang's death as recorded in the occurrence book, he was removed from his cell and taken to Karura Forest. The truth is, Ojwang was in good condition when booked at the first time. So the moment Ojwang entered into that particular police station, that is Central Police Station, he was fine, he was okay. But what transpired minutes after being booked and given a call to call that particular friend of him? Do you remember that particular phone conversation that we were talking about in the morning episode? Do you remember that particular phone call? That's what we are saying about. It is crazy that we had not realized that. So the CCTV footage was hidden or was corrupted because they didn't want you to know that this guy was booked twice on that particular matter. The first time he was okay, but moments later, a car entered at Central Police Station, taken this particular guy of ours, brought him to Karura Forest, whereby he was tortured, beaten to coma. Maybe it was not coma, maybe it was death. The truth is, Ojwang was in a good condition when he was booked in, but he was moved in later that night, tortured and returned nearly lifeless, said a source familiar with the case who spoke on condition of anonymity. IPOA Deputy Chairperson Anne Wajiko confirmed before the Senate that the CCTV system at Central Police Station, especially near the cell holding Ojwang, was interfered with. So it is only that particular CCTV that you keep on saying that it was interfered. So why are they not allowing us to see the outside CCTV footage? You should ask yourself that particular question too. Maybe that is where the real deal is. Maybe that's where the real information is. We want to see the outside because I shown you there is even CCTV at the highway, down at the Moy Avenue Road going down. There is a lot of CCTV cameras. So I guess there is one CCTV that captured the whole moment. The car that entered in, the car that brought it out. You know, you have to continue following this particular story to understand really what is happening. One of the key findings was that the CCTV systems located at the OCS office had been interfered with. Wanjiku said on Wednesday, according to multiple sources, a private vehicle was used to ferry Ojwang from the station to Karura Forest. This was after the DCI vehicle that had transported him from his home to Homa Bay to Nairobi was discharged. You know why they didn't use that particular Subaru? Because Subarus, especially those belonging to DCIs, they have trackers. So each and every particular place that it was going, it was recorded. That particular information is with the DCI. So why DCI are you holding this kind of information? It is kind of important information. It is the kind of information that will help in this investigation. Why? There also another thing to note. The CIA are also responsible to bring out the CCTV footage. You know why? Because all government facilities and building, the CCTV footage is always backed up in a crowd of a government. A crowd is a place where you put those particular footages on the internet web digitally. You know, manually it can be tampered with, but digitally it is not so easy to do that. So the police have the information that they need, but they are hiding something. Why are they hiding? Maybe someone's boss is already involved in this situation. The truth is that Ojwang was delivered at the Central Police Station by the officers who arrested him were in good condition and booked, but he was again moved out at night to a forest along Kiambu Road, where he was tortured, said a source aware of the events but who sought anonymity so that he could speak freely. Inside the forest, he was arrested, beaten, unconscious, kicked, punched, and assaulted while still handcuffed by a group of officers, including a senior police figure and his driver. We have to underline the word senior. OCS is not a senior police officer. Let us not keep on lying about it. Because even the OCS Taram, when he was asked about this, he said, Mkubwa alisema. So, this particular big person might be the Inspector General or the Deputy Inspector General, Mkubwa. You have to note that. But let me ask you, have you seen that particular video, part of the video? I'm going to show you. Have you seen it the way the Deputy Inspector General is chewing? He is looking like he was fearing something, like he knows something that was done. He is guilty? We never know. But according to the looks, you can clearly tell from a distance that there was something that they were trying so much to hide. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's going to come out of right. And we'll definitely know the truth. Inside the forest, Albert Ojwang was tortured, beaten unconscious, kicked, punched, and assaulted while still handcuffed by a group of police officers, including a senior police figure. When Ojwang slipped into a coma, His assailants reportedly panicked. They bundled him back into the private vehicle and returned him to Central Police Station just after 1 a.m. the early morning, where Albert died. Some station officers allegedly objected to taking a bleeding, non-responsive man into custody. So the moment that he was being brought back to Central Police Station the second time, he was already gone. He was already done. So some of these particular police officers, including the OCS, was like, we don't want to interfere with this. Let us not book this particular guy because he is already dead. It is going to bring us problem. You see? Let us continue with the report. Ojwang was placed in a solitary cell. Petty suspects were reportedly released that night to make space. Okay, in that particular solitary cell or that particular solitary confinement, there were other particular robbers in the city, petty thieves in the city who are placed in that particular police station. Because this particular police station handles a lot of criminals. There is a lot of things that keep on going, keep on happening. The DCI vehicle used to bring him from Homa Bay was dismissed. The mission, it seems it was done. At 1:39 a.m., Ojwang's death was officially recorded under OB number 9/08/06/2025. On Wednesday, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja said officers wanted to know who killed Ojwang and why, and called in the Independent Police Oversight Authority (IPOA) to conduct a speedy investigations into the death. Let us give IPOA an opportunity to conduct quick investigation so that we can now know what happened, he said, insisting that the interference with CCTV at Central Police Station was under IPOA probe. What started as a routine booking at Central Police Station on the night of Saturday, June 7, ended into a tragedy and outrage. That was the report of the Star newspaper. They went ahead and said a lot of things happened. And I can generally agree with you. Definitely, it is a lot of things. This is not by coincidence. This is not by coincidence. When we move on to another newspaper, I definitely know that a lot of newspapers had this particular kind of information. A newspaper which is identified as a business daily, or do you call Daily Nation? It's called the Daily Nation. Wrote an article about this. Sources indicate that the teacher was the first taken to the DCI headquarters, where he was tortured by the officers as they tried to push him to reveal him accomplices and financiers. Ojwang was then driven to Central Police Station for the first time at around 8 p.m. and placed in the cells despite the injuries inflicted after him being during the interrogation. After being left in the cell, as 3 of the DCI officers are said to have returned to the station 30 minutes later and proceeded to his cell, where they finished him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite a controversial statement, but I know one thing: the truth shall be known. Remember the OCS who contacted a senior officer, and around 1:30 a.m. on Sunday, they removed the body from the station to do cleanup. So someone wrote this into my, someone said that Bagathi, this particular deceased Albert Ojwang, was taken to Bagathi so that to remove fingerprints and to do clearance of evidence. But Gavi, you should tell us what happened. What was the routine when the guy arrived or when the body arrived? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the part of the report that I'm going to release today. See you in the next particular video. My good name is Santari Jenga. This is EMK, Eve Media Kenya. I keep on telling you this is the #1 online TV, giving you the information that you don't know about. See you around. Peace.